Well, my okra is really popping up real hard. They're looking really, really good. My squash is popping up good. They're just taking a little longer, I guess, to germinate. They're looking good. All of those are popping pretty well. But yeah, that okra is really ripping, man. All of it's up. It's like I probably had 100% on the germination on those bad boys. Fixed to go down here and plant my 3 romaine lettuce that I cut off from the rootstock. They're popped out and put them in the greenhouse down there. Get those going. I just got me 3 eggs. I've been putting away. I put away 36 eggs. I put 6 eggs to each Ziploc bag, quart bag. Whipped them up, froze them up. They're good for a year. Let the air out of them, everything, seal them up, put them in the freezer. Yeah, they'll be good for a while, getting too many eggs. So we got them put away. And still be putting quite a bit away. I'm planning on pickling some too, but yeah, a lot of progress. A lot of progress today. I'm gonna go inside and make me some Hardee's biscuits to store away too in the freezer. Yeah, them tomatoes are really looking good. I got some blooms. I think I'll leave the door open on it, so any pollinators that need to get in here can pollinate these flowers on them. Yeah, they're really looking good. Heavy stalks on them. These are the best look. If they'll keep this is the best looking tomatoes I've had in a long time. We're up in the 90s now, so they gotta have, I know they need full sunlight, but this is it's more intense than normal, because when it starts getting this time of year, man, your tomatoes will wilt out. My ginger's really taking off. You can see it really starting to grow now. I planted my romaine lettuce there. It should turn green. It's been in the house. It's been rooting off the cutoff I had of the roots. So yeah, there's 3 of them. I'm messing around with those, seeing how that does. Yeah, everything's looking really good. My cabbage out there is looking good. I got to pull up those old green bean plants. I get them snatched out of there, and I'll run the tiller down them raised rows, and we'll start over again on something else. One more day, and that'll be just the right time. Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning, or Tuesday morning, not tomorrow morning. I've got 1,000,000 peas to pick, man. Purple hull peas. Start putting away. I've had to work a couple days, and you can see I've got a whole lot of purple hull peas I've got to pick. So this is going to keep me busy for a few days. Of course, I got to break out my commercial sheller and shell these things up real good. But yeah, we've got a rainy pattern that set in 2 days ago, and you can see it's cloudy. We're running 60%, 50% and all that, normal for this time of year now. So the rain will be hitting just right to where things aren't too wet right now. They're perfect. So these peas are going to grow like crazy. Everything's going to take off now. So let's get to picking. We got a whole lot of them. Some of them, I'm just going by the thickness of them on the beans. See, some of them are lighter. Some of them are just do red on the tips. Some of them go solid red, like this one. But I found that they do just as good as long as they got a hint of purple and the girth on them is pretty thick. I'm good to go. So yeah, we're fixing to have quite a few here from here to go. Yeah, see there, a lot of them. That machine's going to be busy shelling these things. I'm so glad I bought me a commercial sheller. I'll video that when I get to that point. That's going to be a video in itself. Yeah, I'll probably have a bucket full here just on this. And I keep them in the refrigerator. A lot of these old timers, women back then, they would show you, if you want to keep them fresh, you put them in a pillowcase And you just roll the top and you just keep them in the fridge till you're ready to use them, and they don't sweat and they don't ruin. And it's just like, even 2 or 3 days later, you can take them out and they'll be just like you just picked them. They're just perfect. Everything works good that way. Like I say, it's because you're not sealing them up, so they're not sitting there sweating and getting soft on you. They're just right. You got a lot there. Yeah, these will be good right here. These all will be good right here. What you do, just cook them up like green beans. You got to take the small ones and use them for snaps. You just deliberately get you some little ones. When you take those small ones, it's like a little pinched off green bean. But anyway, when you go to cooking them, just put you some smoked bacon in there, or some ham, or whatever you want, smoked meat. And man, it's really good. Really, really good. See, I'm just now starting. I'm already getting quite a bit. Just starting. Yep, it don't get better than this. I'm gonna can these, blanch and freeze these. I'm gonna probably dehydrate some, keep some seed for next year, the next season. And go ahead and I might go ahead and cook me some tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, life is good. This is what's enjoyable about having your own garden. It's just the independence, the satisfaction, having something and just taking care of yourself. Yeah, this is what it's all about. We're still rolling along too. I'm fixing to go dump that in my pillowcase, and then I'm going to come back and probably 2 more of these. I'll be ready to have enough to at least maybe get my machine started up. Enough to do a little bit. Well, my squash on the right is really coming up all the way down, and my okra is looking good too, but I've got to hurry up and get in here and get all this grass off the top I can. The grass always outruns everything you plant here. It's almost impossible. All you can do is just try to control it a little bit. It's just, everything just grows too vicious in here, too fast. Well, I'm about to start my second round of pea picking. Got my bucket, got my big old pillowcase. So yeah, we're fixing to hit round 2. I'm sure I'll get 3 or 4 or 5 rounds out of it. So it's going to be time to fire up that pea sheller too here soon. So see what we got. They increased the rain chance this afternoon from 70 to 80% now. I've been steady working around, out and doing yard work till then. Well, I got a little bit off right here, just a little short hop. I got a lot in the fridge. Then I'm gonna go ahead and run and process them. I got a little ways down. Still got a lot to do. I'm hearing the chickens hollering. Got us another egg. Looking at my Roma green beans over here. I might have a few of those, not a lot. I didn't take care of that row yet. So I got to till everything in here. Everything adjusted. Cabbage air not doing so well, but I'll probably get a few out of it. These are going to do pretty good if I get on out here. These are the ones I transplanted. They're actually looking pretty good right here. That one's getting big. Been a lot of heat though. Doing pretty good, surprising how the heat is. Yeah. Squash is doing great. Okra's doing great. Okra loves heat, so I need to get in here and get this grass out. Got to go ahead and pull up them old green bean plants too and get all these rows tilled up. Make it look better. Clean around them sprinklers too. Firing up the old pea sheller this morning. I've got quite a few peas here, a few bushels. I still got a whole lot to pick, but I figure I'll start putting a dent in them. I'll keep going back and forth out there after them for the day. I mean, I'm probably going to get rained out soon this afternoon, but I figure I'll try to get a little bit in motion here as I go. Yeah, everything works great. I could do them by the bundles through, whatever, you know. We'll run a lot of them on through if necessary, whatever. But I'm one-handed here, so it's not as easy. Runs them right through, drops them in the hopper, like that. Yeah, it's show you how these done pretty quick. I'll put them in a basket and I'm gonna send them down to the chickens. They like it. We're still going. I still got a lot yet to do. The beans are kind of small this year though. I think it's where we've been having a drought. But I got plenty of them, so I should be good to go. We're just gonna keep on running them through. Well, we got quite a few out of it. This is the ones I picked this morning. Those were the ones I picked day for yesterday in the fridge. So I run them on through. Yeah, these I'll flip them in, finished it off. See them up underneath there, they drop down in. Yeah, it didn't take long. It took me about 5 minutes, I guess, to do it all. Alrighty, we're putting away our purple hull peas. I should have 3 quarts, good heaping quarts here. Actually, it's going to be slightly a little more, but I'm going to pile them up pretty good. Yeah, we're just getting started good. I still got a lot of picking yet to do, so I'm probably going to put quite a few more quarts away. This is just starting. These I got off the sheller earlier today after we had a second pick, but I only went through a little bit of the road because I want to go ahead and start knocking these out. I don't like leaving them in the fridge very long.